Boys, welcome back to Top Rope Commentary. As we saw yesterday, we're doing a best of 3 prediction series for this beautiful championship. Of course, a placeholder until the official Top Rope Commentary championship arrives. Let me just, this is how we're going to be seeing it next week in the podcast.
Wow, we're doing an NXT prediction. I wouldn't get so high on her so far.
Yeah, I think you'll probably get the NXT predictions more correct than me because you watch NXT more than me. And I think I'll have All Out over you.
See, no, I think All Out is going to be like the true toss up.
Yeah,
I think All Out. I think you might have. I think you might have Clash. You might have had Clash. But I think All Out is going to be like, because there's a couple in All Out that literally are toss ups.
Oh, absolutely. But we have 6 matches for Worlds Collide. And I'm going to add a nice little side bet to make it 7 predictions.
7.
So, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
We're building up
the
to
first match. We don't know what the opening match is, by the way.
Yeah, so this is just in order as they've been.
As I've written them down.
Yeah.
So, we have Gallus. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Gallus versus Pretty Deadly.
Versus
Yes, boys.
Creed brothers of the Diamond Mine versus Josh Briggs and Brooke Jensen. I don't know them.
Josh Briggs and Briggs,
they're like, I imagine they're like
of
the Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch of the NXT 2.0 in that they weren't like they're kind of just now coming into that title picture.
Well,
like
they're NXT UK champions.
Okay, I know who they are then. Never mind, my bad. I thought Pretty Deadly was for some reason.
No, they won it off of Pretty Deadly.
Okay,
who beat Gallus, and that's how it's all
interesting that it's 3 NXT UK teams then. No, Pretty Deadly is a 2.0 team now, aren't they?
Well, yeah, they came over like before, like after they lost to Briggs and Jensen, they came over. Yeah, they came to 2.0 to track down Briggs and Jensen.
So who you got on this match?
I actually have the Creed brothers after that match.
Hell yeah,
after
me too.
That match from last week, like Julius Creed just muscling up. I think it was Mark Coffey. Just like, it wasn't even like a traditional like gut wrench. He basically had him by his shoulders.
Is it going to be the Coffey brothers representing Gallus most likely?
Yeah. No, it might be
Wolfgang and Mark.
I think it'd be Wolfgang and Mark.
I would do the Coffey brothers because Joe Coffey's great. Wolfgang is too. Don't get me wrong, but Joe Coffey is awesome.
But I think it might be the Coffey brothers because Wolfgang might be on the outside to mess with Damon Kemp. Because I think
Gable Stevenson's brother, by the way.
I'm gonna change it.
Oh,
I'm not going Creed brothers.
Are you going Gallus?
Going Gallus because of the story that they're telling.
Okay, I'm going Creed brothers.
I think,
and it's gonna build to.
You're gonna change it.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm going Creed brothers because I think that this is leading to the Creed brothers versus Roddy and maybe Fish.
See, that's like too like there's not enough like in the water for that to like.
Or Roddy and a partner.
Yeah,
Roddy and any partner.
I think it's gonna be Gallus because like they've been like feeding like this dissension between like the Creeds
and Roddy
and I feel like the Creeds have just been blowing off Roddy, that it's going to come back and bite them with Roddy doing something to interfere to distract Julius.
They kind of teased Roddy being with Gallus for a minute there.
They did.
And then Gallus attacked him.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come around and it's going to be Damon Kemp.
That turns on him?
Yeah.
That turns on Roddy or the Creeds?
That turns on the Creeds. And
then Damon and Roddy versus the Creeds. I think that's a solid pick. I think both of us have... I think we kind of have an idea as to what we're thinking with it.
No, you said Damon and Roddy. No, I mean like Damon and Gallus, because he was in UK with Wolfgang.
Oh, he's turning... Yes, he was. He has gained... He's sort of made a relationship there with them. I can see that.
And like,
so he turns on Roddy too?
I mean, yeah, I think they still like attacked him in like the beatdown, but I think going forward,
that's going to be War Games. It's going to be Gallus with Damon Kemp versus Roddy, the Creed brothers, in a fourth.
Yeah, and that fourth Fish. It might be like like the Creeds and Roddy still have some dissension, and like they're going back and forth with like Roddy, you still did this, but we have to focus on Damon, and Roddy's like, well, I need to bring somebody in that I know is gonna have my back regardless, and
it's Bobby.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next match, also a tag team championship match, Katana Chance and Kayden Carter. I don't know what if they have a tag team name. No, they don't.
I think for them it's hard to pick like a tag team name. There isn't one that just kind of like leaps out like Briggs and Jensen, like that just kind of fits, like it's just their last names.
Chance and Carter.
Yeah, I mean Chance and Carter. I mean like you could like CC or something like that. I don't know. CC
their both initials are KC, which is also Katana Chance's real name. Yeah. KC.
Yeah, KC connection.
Yeah, but they are facing Nikki ASH and Doudrop, the two worst names in WWE right now, because Doudrop.
Axiom is. I don't like Axiom.
Doudrop is so much worse though.
See, no, dude. If she wasn't a heel, yes. But Doudrop, I feel like you can get away with Doudrop. It's kind of like it's more of like a bubbly like thing. Like I don't think it fits her, but Doudrop, I wouldn't say like if it was on somebody like. If Doudrop was weirdly on somebody like Thea, like Hale, like from NXT, like a younger, like bubbly, like energetic,
it'd work a little bit more.
It would work a little bit more, but
you got Piper Niven, who they turned into Doudrop. I hate it, but who you got in this?
I got Katana and Kayden.
I did it too.
Because this is their first defense. No, this is their second. This is their second defense as NXT Women's Tag Team Champion.
I feel like it would just feel weird to split them.
And their finisher
not to split them, but
is amazing.
It is.
Like it's not talked about often, but they arguably have a great finisher.
One of the NXT women have a really sick finisher too. Tiffany Stratton, I think, where she like kind of goes from the bottom rope, pushes herself out, and does like a spinny thing into a splash. I think it's Tiffany Stratton.
I think it might be. I haven't seen a lot of Stratton matches.
I like her finisher. I've not seen any of her matches, but I've seen her finisher.
Oh, I remember you said you like Grayson Waller's finisher too, and all he does is like fake dribble through his...
It's the roll through the rope. The roll through the rope into the stunner just looks sick. And he did it on whoever the hell he was facing.
I wish he would do it like Mark Andrews.
I think it was Joe Gacy
had the best stunner.
It was
Stun Dog Millionaire.
Oh yeah, Darby does that. He went. So did Ospreay. He went through. He goes through the ropes. He jumped up. I poked the guy and then hit him with a stunner. I was like, dude, that's sick. So we got the same person for the tag match. But next we have what I think is potentially going to be the match of the night.
It's definitely gonna be the most eyes are gonna be glued to this match.
But you got Carmelo Hayes versus the one and only Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Who you got? I know we have different ones on this.
I got the man that don't miss. I got Carmelo Hayes. Like this is going to be like his crowning like victory before he drops it to somebody.
See, I disagree. I think it's Ricochet. And I say this because I think Carmelo Hayes is moving up to the main title or the main roster even. And Ricochet is going to go back for the NXT North American title, and he's going to sort of kind of reinvent himself some over in NXT 2.0 because they actually give people characters over there. Outside of I wrestle good and do flippy shit, which let's be honest, that's Ricochet's character. We both know that's Ricochet's character.
Ricochet is an honest dude. Like Ricochet's always been like because what was Cesaro's character?
The wrestling genius.
I wrestle good and I put on good.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. That's the problem. Too many people have had that as their gimmick.
But Ricochet hasn't been like that. Ricochet's just kind of he just kind of had the underdog, like the understated, like he's always showing up. Like that's been like his thing. Especially like
I think he needs to reinvent himself.
His unexpected U.S. title wins, his unexpected Intercontinental title wins, like Ricochet's like he's had like the underdog kind of story essentially.
Yeah. But we do have different ones here. I think Hayes moves up. I think Carmelo he's got some solid matches. I haven't seen as many of his matches, obviously, as you have. Hence why you drafted him.
And don't miss.
I think Ricochet pulls it off, and I think it's going to be potentially 5 stars. Like I think it's genuinely going to be a great match. Neither one of us have rated a match 5 stars so far on the channel.
No.
This weekend could
very well
provide
change.
the first or even second.
The next one is my sleeper match of the night.
Axiom versus Nathan Frazer in a best of 3 match. Funny enough, it's not listed on WWE.com as a match for Worlds Collide. So this may not happen at Worlds Collide.
If it doesn't, I will. Sad. Like, this should open the show.
I agree.
It'll give you such good lucha shit.
Who you got for this?
Actually, I got Nathan Frazer because I feel like he's going to unveil Axiom as a kid and just be like, "Why did you wear this like mask?" And then we're gonna get basically another pseudo backstory to like why he wants to be called Axiom.
Okay, so I am going to remove a filter on our microphone real quick because it's getting on my nerves. But I think that the winner's going to be. Can't believe I'm about to say this. I think it's going to be Axiom. Because I don't know anything about Nathan Frazer. Anyways, next match.
Nathan Frazer, like, I want them to bring back the Cruiserweight division so bad. Because, like, you could have guys in it like Ricochet, Nathan Frazer. Like, there are a ton of guys, like, 205. And I dislike so much that there is such a stigmatism around, like, cruiserweights and like vying for the cruiserweight title, and like they could easily make the cruiserweight title and the division almost as prestigious, if not on par with like
the world title,
the world title, or even how New Japan treats their junior title.
I could see that.
Like,
I could easily see that.
Like, even if you got guys like Axiom, and that helps fill in for a lot of guys who are smaller guys who are up in like your main like title scene. Like Ciampa's a beefy boy, but I'm pretty sure like he can still classify as like a cruiserweight. So like not even like taking
he's
it
below
as
205.
Yeah, so not even like taking like a stripe to him, but a knock to him. But like we could get a Tommaso Ciampa Ricochet, like for the cruiserweight title.
Could be a banger.
Give me that for like 10 minutes, and
could
the fact
be an absolute
that during
banger.
the entire 205 Live era, we didn't get a WrestleMania 8-man ladder match was insane to me.
Oh yeah, because we got some banger matches. Don't get me wrong. We got Pac versus Aries. We got
the Pac versus Buddy series. No,
Pac versus Aries series.
No, it was Pac versus
Pac versus I don't even
Black.
We didn't get them at Mania.
No, they weren't at Mania, but
we didn't get them in.
No,
we got them
Ali.
one time. Yeah, I was like, we
there was one. I was like, it was Buddy and somebody because he won it in Melbourne. It was when they had the Super Show take him.
He won it off Cedric.
And that was the banger one.
Yeah, but we did get Ali versus Buddy as a several match series, and it was awesome. I would love. So I'm gonna throw our next prediction in here because this was the Heritage Cup style match, as it was hinted, and we had the match before, which was Carmelo Hayes. Does Noam Dar show up at Worlds Collide?
I think with me picking Carmelo Hayes to win, yes.
Okay, so I also go yes. I just wanted to bring Noam Dar up. That's all.
I just wanted to bring you know who should show up after the tag team match?
Who's that?
The New Day. They just show up and be like, we ain't never won these before. But I actually it's side, but like I very much thought how they should bring back Tyler Breeze though.
I would love them to bring back Tyler Breeze.
It's all Maxim Mel models.
Honestly, yes.
It's the perfect.
He's the face of them. So
and then that's how we get original LA Knight back. He gets mad that Tyler's taking all the attention and he actually has good ideas and they're following behind him.
I'd love that. So next we have the women's unification match. We have the NXT Women's Champion Mandy Rose. We have the UK Women's Champion Meiko Satomura, and we have Blaire Davenport.
I mean, she's lastly she was basically like number one contender for like the UK title.
Yeah.
A while back, and then she like just went to like 2.0. She had a couple promo videos and got a couple like wins off, but her being inserted into this match, I think it pretty much kind of sets it up. Yeah, I think she's carrying it on because it makes sense.
Ospreay's girlfriend pulling off the win.
I mean, if she's here, where's Ospreay? Ospreay shows up. That's who needs to show up.
That would be crazy.
If Tyler Bate wins and Will Ospreay shows up to challenge,
and it sets up somehow a working relationship,
folks, you would see an aurora across the sky, and it would just be me bursting into stardust. If like Will Ospreay showed up in any capacity.
So, the main event, since we have the same person.
Yeah, we have Blaire Davenport.
We might even have the same person for the main event. I've got Tyler Bate pulling off the win here.
See, I'm torn with this one because I can see either of them going to main.
Exactly. Well, that I could too. I think Bate goes to main NXT just for a bit and then goes to main. But I think Bron Breakker goes to main because he's been an NXT champion for a while now.
Let's see.
We disagree on three.
I'm going Bron Breakker.
Okay.
I'm going Bron because
so
I feel
fourth.
Like
it is possible to tie.
Is it?
It is. That would be crazy.
I was gonna go Breakker if it was a tiebreaker.
So if we get a tie, then we go by whoever wins the most matches over the entire weekend. So it'd be all three combined. Also, there's going to be a punishment to be announced at the review episode.
Yes, so always stay tuned for that. And we will be crowning the champion on the review as well.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This was NXT Worlds Collide predictions. Tune in later today. We're going to be doing All Out.
Oh, yeah. And we got some more bets coming up for the casino ladder match.
Yeah, also, I said 13. There's technically 15 bets for All Out. It's going to be our longest one. So, hope to see you guys soon.